Welcome to Profile Pod TV. I'm your host, Double A. Welcome back for another spectacular episode of the pod. We have a great episode in store for you. As always, you know, it's never a dull moment here on Profile Pod, but before we go forward, I want to thank everyone for being here, tuning in. If you're watching on YouTube or if you're listening on any of the audio platforms, thank you. As always, love always interacting with the audience. If you want to be a part of this podcast, if you want to be a guest on this podcast and you think you're doing something inspirational to, for the human spirit, if you're doing something that's extraordinary, that's inspiring the human spirit, hit me up on the DM, shoot me a DM on Instagram, and we'll set something up. But because that's the essence of this podcast, doing something that's bringing on guests who are doing inspirational things to inspire the human spirit. And that's the bottom line. And tonight, our guests are no exception to that. Okay. Before we get to our guests, don't forget to follow us on Instagram, subscribe to Profile Pod TV. If you want to show support, that's one way to do it. Support the YouTube channel, subscribe, and leave a rate and review on Apple Podcasts, all that good stuff. Always love getting feedback from the audience. So that's always a thing we got to mention here. So let's get to our guests here. Tonight's guests, one guest is here for his second appearance, and our other guest is here for her first time here on the Profile Pod. Both of them representing Speakyamindz Entertainment. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's welcome Lil Lumie out of Northern California and Mr. Rod, the CEO, McCord. How you guys doing? Welcome back.
I'm doing great, man. I'm glad to be back.
Yeah, man. No, it's Rod. I appreciate you being back, man. It's I was anticipating this day for a while, man, because I knew I was itching to get you back on, man. And
I appreciate all the love you show us and stuff, man, and support. You like family and down, so sure, No, it's always good to grind together.
Exactly, man. No, yeah, that's like I said, man, the essence of this podcast, man, is, and by the way, once we, you're on this podcast, once you're a guest here, it doesn't stop there for me. I continue to support, share content, repost, support and promote, man. So that's the bottom line, man. And like you said, man, it's family, it's all love, and we're all in the same boat, man. We're all trying to chase our dreams, follow our dreams, and accomplish goals. Our Lil Lumie, how you doing tonight? Thank you so much for being here.
I'm so good. Thank you for having me. I'm super excited to be here.
Oh, no doubt. No, I can't wait to get to know you and get your backstory and everything that you're doing, because you're doing big things here. And I'm really curious as to how you guys connected, because you're based out of Northern California, and my man Rod is obviously in Lexington, Kentucky. Tell us a little bit how you guys connected and how that came to be.
Well, I can say it from my end. So I had been looking for female artists, and I was just looking, and I came across a couple, and I seen Lumie, and I listened to her music, and I was like, yep, I gotta have on my team. So we hit her up. And a couple of times she ignored us, but but she just didn't know. People hear you know what I'm saying. And then once, she figured it out, it was all go from there. And, she did a show already, and she doing this interview, and we just ready to move on forward. We got a lot of things coming for her. So.
Yeah, no doubt. So was it on Instagram? I'm sorry, you said that. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. And you just kind of just hit her up on a DM, send her a DM type of thing, and the rest is history.
Well, my social person did.
Okay. All right. Yeah. No, it's Lil Lumie. I know you're out in Cal, and you grew up in North Cal, right?
Yeah, I moved a lot around after that. I just moved back here like a couple months ago.
Okay.
Yeah, and Rod hit me up on the DMs, and normally I don't really like look at it or respond to people, but I don't know why I like looked one time. I thought he was scamming. I thought he was a scammer. You can't trust anybody from the internet. And then I actually responded, and then we got to talking, and I realized he was an actual label that already had artists with like LLC, all that legit. So we started FaceTiming, and as soon as we FaceTimed, I felt like I'd known him, and it was, meant to be.
Yeah. You get the you got the feeling like everything was cool, and then everything was on the up and up, and yeah, like you said, he started FaceTiming, one thing led to another, and so when did you officially come on board Speak Your Minds?
Like it was like mid-January one.
Okay.
Yeah, mid-January.
Wow.
Okay.
That seems like that went quick. I mean, slow. Like it seems like we've been working together more than a month.
I know, but we haven't though. I looked at I just been working hard to get you stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it seems like it because you've been doing so much already. So
yeah, we definitely want to get into that. But Rod, yeah, it seems like every day you're bringing on new talent, man.
Man, because I got a vision how I want like I'm at the max what I want with my artists now, and then I got a vision with I want 15 models, and then I'm good. I also signed a producer and a engineer out of Tennessee, so I'm good with everything now. So
no doubt. Are you have you reached that mark as far as the benchmark 15 models, or you still got a few to go?
I got 12 so far, 3 more.
Wow, man, it seems like you got 100, man.
No, but most of them I was doing. They were just promotion thing, like paid promotion. They wanted me to do for them. So most of them, they were just independent work. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
You know mine because they got Speak Your Mind, model Speak Your Mind on their bio. So they with my modeling team.
Okay, so that's one way to kind of differentiate like who's on and who's not independent, who's
affiliated. Yeah,
no doubt. Mm-hmm. So Lil Lumie, tell us a little bit about a little bit about yourself. How long you've been singing, stuff like that. Go ahead. Tell us a little bit about Lil Lumie, who Lil Lumie is, and how did you fall in love with singing, and how long you've been singing.
I've been singing since the beginning, since I was like 4. I wrote my first song when I was like 4 before I could spell, And then I always wanted to be a singer, but I was like mad shy. And so it took some time, like life experiences, to kind of get me back to it and realize like this is kind of what I have to do. It's what I love and it's my passion. And yeah, I've been pursuing it like hard like the last 3 years, basically. Like I went to college, I finished college, and then I was like, all right, I did that. I need to go back to music. Yeah. Wow,
4 years old, really?
Yeah, I literally wrote like this Britney Spears type song. I'm not even gonna say it. I don't even want to say what it was, like on a little Post-it note.
Was it Toxic or something like that, or no?
It was like, oh God, baby, you make me feel so good, but I spelled God like good, and good like God with my little friend.
Yeah. No, that's impressive. Wow, that's crazy.
I think it's a past life thing, maybe.
She literally writes a song in 5 minutes.
Jeez.
Well, I mean, that's what like a lot of people like freestyle, but I don't necessarily like. I can write a song like as the beat comes on, I'll just write to it. You know what I mean?
She came down here and she didn't want to leave the studio.
No, I really didn't. They were like, "Come drink," and I was like, "Wait, is the engineer in the studio? Because I'm about to stay."
Yeah. Well, so you recently went out to Lexington, right?
Yeah.
How was that?
It was amazing. Like, I guess it doesn't snow there a lot, but when I flew in, it was like it had just snowed and it looked like the North Pole. It was gorgeous. Everybody was so sweet. It's cheap and it's beautiful. Like, it was a really nice area.
Yeah, it's like, well, you and I are both in California, and the one thing California is not is cheap. So we can appreciate.
I've been up there when my brother played for the Raiders and stuff, so I know California is expensive.
Yeah, no doubt, man. So we can appreciate some, some lower cost of living wherever that's at, But yeah, Lumie, that so you wrote your first song at 4 years old. And how many songs did you continue to write, from that point into your childhood, into your like teenage years and stuff like that? Were you singing at, I don't know, talent shows, performing for family, stuff like that?
There were some embarrassing talent shows and performances for family, but I was always writing. I started playing like piano and guitar when I was like 14. But I was doing like poetry too. Like I would just fill out notebooks and notebooks of like poems and stuff. So that's where my music really comes from. Now I can freestyle, but back then I would like write a poem and then take it to the keys,
Yeah. So, okay. And I'm really curious, and I like to ask artists, especially singers and hip hop artists, where they get what they do to kind of prepare themselves or get their kind of creativity going. What is it that one thing that you like to do, or is there a process you go through to kind of get your those creative juices going, or are you the type of person that can just like on the drop of a hat just write something like Rod alluded to? You could write a song in 5 minutes. What's your take on that?
Yeah, like I went through phases where I was just like writing. And then like it started to lose its meaning. I was like, what am I even talking about right now? Like just because I can rhyme doesn't mean it's like an impactful song. So I like recently just took like 2 weeks off. And now like when I go to write a song, I just wait till I'm like called to do it. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, this is bugging me or this is stressing me out, or like I want to share this message. And then I go look for beats because I want it to be like valuable and like impactful for other people, I can just talk off the top though. And that's fun too. But I'm like I always want to do music, and I can always write more. And that's why I'm doing this,
Yeah. Do you play any instruments?
Guitar a little bit and piano.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So growing up, were you, you're performing for family and stuff like that. Did you, at that moment when you were 4 years old, did you realize that that's something that you love to do, or it was just kind of like an accidental type of thing, or when you wrote that song, or did you realize that you wanted to, that you were passionate about singing at that moment, and that's something you knew that's what you wanted to do later on?
Oh yeah, no, I knew it was always like I wanted to be a singer. When I was like really little, I wanted to be like a superstar. I wanted to be Britney Spears. Then I kind of like shied down. And I thought it was like out of your ego, to want to be an artist. I was like, I don't want to be famous. I don't want all that stress kind of thing. And then like my passion called me back to it basically. Yeah. Did that answer your question?
Yeah, no, it's I don't know. I keep hearing oops, I did it coming to my head when I hear.
No, I've really been listening to that this week again. I've been like going back to all the like childhood things. It's so funny. Not it.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. That's awesome. So you discovered it early on, and you play the guitar as well. You said, how long have you been playing the guitar?
Like I got my first guitar when I was like 14. But I never like studied it in school or anything. Like piano, I studied classically. Guitar, I just had a guitar around. So I'm like average, I'd say. Like if I get on stage and there's like, with a band, like I'd probably have someone else play guitar most of the time type of thing, but I can like play it.
Okay. Yeah. And what was it? Yeah, I hope you're, like we talked about earlier, off the air, love to have you do a little acoustic performance a little later.
Yeah.
Show off the pipes and, there we go. You're all set. You're all set to go. Yeah. Yeah. No, what was it? What kind of kid were you though, Lumie? Were you introverted? Were you extroverted? Talk to us about that a little bit.
I was like a hyper ass kid. I was like so hyper. I had so much energy. I was like bouncing off the walls. Like I literally broke my nose like running into a pool. Like I just had so much energy.
How old were you when that happened?
How old was I? I must have been like 10 or 11. I was at one of my brother's baseball games. It was horrible. I just had way too much like energy to contain myself.
Wow. Yeah, that's oh man. Rod, tell us a little bit about what are some of the things that you really like about Lumie's talent, man? What is it that kind of drew you to her? You mentioned a little bit earlier, but what was the?
I just like just from talking to her and just watching her before I even signed her. I was saying her before I even said something to her, and I just like her grind and stuff. And she's so passionate about music, and it fits right in with the rest of the team, because a lot of like my whole team, they passionate about their music, and she is just a caring person. She's all about family, and that's what I represent here at Speakyamindz. So it's like, when she told me that, like she all about family, and I kind of laid down like what I like from my artist, and she fit the mold, and it just like we clicked, and it just like ever since then, like she said, feel like I've been knowing her for years. You know what I'm saying? Like we clicked.
That's great. No, that's great. You know what? You just reminded me the first time you were on here a couple months back. One thing you look at and that's important to you is the person's grind, like their work ethic, and that's something you really look at.
Yeah, because like if you look at it, like I tell some of my artists, like you the only one who can stop you the only one who can stop yourself. You know what I'm saying? So if you every day I feel like I got to be doing something, even if it's something small. I got to be doing something with marketing, promotion, something.
Yeah, no, exactly.
And like me, I don't expect my artists to stay up like I do, but a lot of them do. But I just feel like, for me, like I don't really sleep much because I grind, and like my team depends on me, and so I just I grind for them, I grind for my family, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I sleep when I'm successful. That's like my go-to word. Like people will be like, you don't never sleep. I'm like, I can't sleep. I ain't successful yet. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah, no doubt, man.
And I'm just trying to build a brand too. Like Lil Lumie is a brand itself outside of Speakyamindz. You know what I'm saying? Like Speakyamindz is the brand, but like I tell them, like Two Nights here brand, Ivy a brand, Woo a brand, PS Country Kid, they're a brand. You know what I'm saying? Lil Lumie a brand. So I want to help them build a brand too. And like start getting like I got my clothing. I want them to get their logo, and like Lumie got her clothing too. So she got her little merch going. So I want them to be entrepreneurs themselves. I don't want them to be just stuck on music. I want them, music is your passion, but I don't want you to just be stuck. I want you to be an entrepreneur outside of music too. So.
Right, no, create opportunities in other areas and branch out.
Yeah.
No doubt. And Lumie, how about for yourself? What is it about Speakyamindz that you were drawn to, and tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I was really like trying to manifest like a manager for a while. Like I just needed someone that I could talk to that understood. Like I worked my butt off to learn about the industry and all the ins and outs of it. But like, I felt like something wasn't clicking in my mind. Like I needed someone to text to be like, oh, should I post this? Or how should I promote this? Or does this song suck? You know? And so when he reached out, it was initially just that, but then started to find out more who he was as a person, the family thing. Like he said, that was a big one. He's got goals as big as mine, which is rare. Like we both have very far visions, far beyond like, what we talked about basically. And then I met the team when I went to Kentucky, and like everybody on the team is so lit. All the other artists are lit, like the studio's lit, the vibe is lit, like I'm ready to move out there kind of thing.
Oh, so you met Too Nice. You met Too Nice and Javi and Woo 3 times.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all those guys are, yeah, man. You got a great group of talent and individuals, man. And yeah, they were on. I don't know if you knew Lumie. They came on a couple months ago. I got to meet everybody, and it was a lot of fun. It was a pleasure, and I knew. I had great vibes, man. Coming from, Speakyamindz and Rod and everybody, and I knew. You guys are going places, and it's I'm glad to be, associated with the Speakyamindz, baby. But you mentioned earlier that you had done a performance, or recently did you do a project or a performance? Kind of wanted to touch on that a little bit. What
was that? February 20th? That was
she had a show. Yeah.
Oh, you had a show. Okay. Talk to us about that. What was that all about? Where was it, and how'd it go?
It was so good. It was really sweet. It was like a smaller venue at this place called Alfalfa. Like the owners out there are gonna start putting on like open mics and stuff. It's been all shut down because of COVID.
Yeah,
that was in Lexington.
Leslie. She did a great job too. Like she did a great job. Like all the artists did a great job. Like she really kept it then. So, I was happy for her. She was happy. She was smiling the whole time when she performed.
Yeah. I think, Rod, you went live on IG for that one, or there's footage of that, right? You took video, right?
We got a lot of footage we don't put out. We don't put out on Speakyamindz TV and stuff. So, I got the Speakyamindz TV Instagram too. So
yeah,
that Javi runs for me and stuff. So
yeah, no doubt. So that was February 20th out in Lexington. And was it just how many acts performed on that?
Well, Lumie performed, Javi performed, Woo performed with Too Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was an all Speakyamindz lineup. Okay.
Yep.
Nice, man. Nice. And Lumie, were you a little nervous? Were you excited? Tell us a little bit about that experience.
I was stoked. We did a lot of songs. How many songs did I end up doing? Like 10, I think. I was just do 5 or 6, and then right at the end, I was like, you can keep going. I sent the DJ like extra because I was having so much fun. I always get like a little bit nervous, but I learned how to channel it into excitement. It's just how you label it. And I pump myself up with my pump routine.
Yeah. She was asking me, and she was like, "What song should I do? What song should I do?"
Yeah.
And I was like, all of them.
He's like, yeah.
No doubt.
But it was a great, it was a great show to, open up the new year with, get the feet wet, So now I'm just, kind of waiting on venues to open up. I've been talking to a lot of them, but, a lot of them ain't open yet. So, we should have some coming up, next month or so. So
I got a show on the 12th and the 13th.
Oh, yeah. Lumie got a show on the 13th out in California.
So this month, right?
Yeah, this month. It's like 2 little pop-up shows with like my friend's friend linked me. I think like one is at the opening of a dispensary or something. I think my friend's playing. And then I don't know what the other one is because they're like pop-up shows, you know. I think I'm just doing like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
And that's the 12th and the 13th. Is that an outdoor venue? Is that what kind
Yeah,
of
I think it's outside. It's gonna be like out here in like Sonoma County.
Okay.
I think in Santa Rosa. I'm gonna be posting the flyer and everything on my IG as soon as I get it. I think he's working on that today.
Excellent. No, yeah, that's gonna be great, Lumie. And I want to kind of talk to you about your upcoming single, right? Is it a single? Hopes Up.
Yeah, we got Hopes Up. Yeah.
Awesome, and that's dropping March 9th.
Yep.
On all this, all the streaming platforms?
Yep.
Awesome. Now tell us about that, Lumie. What was that? What inspired the song? Who produced it? All the good stuff, you know.
Oh shoot, who produced that song? I honestly don't remember. Shoot, I want to shout them out. I'll like link it below. But I had just moved back to California. I got like sick. I missed New York. Everything happened with COVID and everything.
Yeah.
And I was just like feeling down. I was like trying to save up money, working like a job that wasn't making that much money, you know, and it was just about trying to keep like my faith in this, you know. I wanted to write something like positive and just keeping your hopes up no matter what. Like if you even have a string of hope in life, like just follow that string, you know.
No, I like that. Yeah, I like that. And saying you wrote that, when did you write that song?
I guess I wrote that in like October or November. Yeah.
She probably wrote it in 5 minutes.
Right?
Yeah, it's like hard to decide like what songs to drop, you know, when you write so many. If I could mix and master myself properly, I would just be like popping them out, you know, but there's a little bit of a delay with that.
Yeah, I bet.
But like I tell my audience, it's good to, I'd rather put out quality than quantity.
Oh yeah.
You want to have a marketing plan before you put out any single or album, you know what I'm saying? So you don't want to just be popping them out and be wasting good songs and stuff like that. So, you know, because we ain't in no rush, you know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna get there when we get there, you know? So it's like, you know, I'd rather put out quality than quantity any day, so.
Yeah, no doubt, Ron. I think, you know, that quality is important, man. You know, I mean, you got them in, and you can batch the songs. I mean, you got them in the bank, and like you said, man, you got to be strategic and got to be methodical with everything, and it makes sense.
You never know what song is gonna be a hit. So if you take your time with songs and you push them, you can drop them in like in between a couple of weeks, a month. You know what I'm saying? Like songs don't have to be out like every week. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, no doubt.
Like what most artists don't realize, like a song never get old because a song can be out for 8 months, but it's still new to people because they haven't heard it. So, you know, that's how you see the artists blowing on the song. They be like, I put that song out 3 years ago. Because, you know, it just take the right people to hear. And, you know, that's why I always push songs we put out 4 months ago, 5. I'm still pushing them. Like, it's still old to us, but it's new to other people. So
I see. Yeah, exactly. And Lumie, was Hopes Up completed before you joined?
Yeah.
Joined up with Speakyamindz? Okay.
And Numb was, and I liked them 2 songs, so I was like, yeah, we about to push these.
Yeah. No, of course. That makes sense. And what are some plans for the release? Any special events going on, or how are you guys going to release the song? Is it anything?
We right now on? We got that she got the little, you know, we got the little snippets and stuff like that. I wanted to do a promo video for. I get her to drop one sometime this week, so we can push it before it come out. You know, just a little promo video. you know, saying like 30 seconds, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just to, you know, give people, you know, more sound and, you know, some visual, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
It drop. Because when she come back out here, like, we don't do a video. Like, we shot her video Numb when she was out here. So that's what we working on too.
Oh, yeah. You should.
We shot a video. We probably should have shot Hopes Up, like in retrospect, considering like that's the one that we need to push. But like the Numb video is hopefully gonna come out before the Hopes Up single drops, and then like a couple weeks after the Hopes Up, hopefully a video for that.
Yeah, we'll get Hopes Up done.
Yeah.
Which song did you do a video for? I'm sorry.
Numb.
Numb.
Oh, Numb. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I heard Numb. And you have a YouTube channel, correct, Lumie?
Yeah, Lil Lumie.
Yeah.
Like the first one that pops up. Yeah. I did that on purpose.
What's that?
I did that on purpose.
And talk about Numb a little bit. What was the inspiration behind Numb?
That one, like, that was one of those songs where it like just came out of me, and then I had to go like be like, okay, what was this, like, what was this really about, you know? And it's basically just about like being in like, it's like mental health a little bit, like being in psychological pain, but still being able to stay on my grind, like despite that. Like, you know, when like you go into like robot mode, like you're at the gym and you just like turn into like a robot, and like your body does what it needs to do, but like regardless of your mental state, it's like that kind of numbness. Yeah.
You know what, Lumie, I can relate to that. I really do, because there's, you know what,
Me too.
Right? I could be in life, man. So sometimes I think to myself, you know, life can get so hard and painful, man, that you almost have to be numb. Like you almost have to be non-emotional. You know, you can't. It's a negative for me. It's a negative kind of a mindset to go there. But it's like, it's almost kind of, it's sad to think like that. It's like, man, like I almost got to be numb, man. If I don't want to experience pain or be hurt, or, you know, and that goes for, you know, with anything, you know, with any part of life, you know, with family, with your job, with, you know, with, you know, friends or whatever the case may be. It's like, man, I almost got to be numb because I don't want to get hurt again, you know?
Yeah.
So I can relate to that, Lumie. You know, I don't know if that, like, you kind of you know, define that, relate. You know, there's some parallels there and to what I'm feeling about it.
And it doesn't necessarily have to be like a negative thing either. You know, like you think about when like you're meditating, like you clear your mind and it's like a blank state. You can't process all the emotions of the world at once. Like it's impossible. So to know when to like let yourself feel and when to, because I would be full of feelings all the time if I didn't control that, you know? Yeah.
I love that, Lumie. Yeah, no, I like it. Exactly. You know, I like how you spun it in a positive way as well. Because I like to be mindful and I like to meditate myself and, you know, experience that feeling of just kind of being numb and being present, but not, you know, not being, just being calm and just being kind of in a Zen-like state. Yeah, no, that's another interpretation. I love that.
You know, I kind of see Lumie, like we talked about, I want her to be inspiration for like these teens out here who going through hard times, and, you know, so they can look to her music for inspiration and, you know, as a role model, and, you know, that's what kind of that Numb and Hopes Up, you know, tell them no matter how you feel down, like keep your hopes up, keep going, keep pushing, keep fighting.
There you go. No doubt. That's
people, you know, a lot of people can relate to them songs. So
yeah, no, that's important, right? The relatability.
Relate. Mm-hmm.
You know, being an inspiration, and you know that's great. No, that's that's important. That's no doubt. Lumie, what's you know, you've been you've been singing a long time now, and what's the greatest compliment, or maybe not the greatest, or what are some nice things or nice compliments that you've received throughout your journey as a singer, your music as a musician? You know, what are some of the nicest things someone has told you in regards to your ability to sing? And
I have two. One time someone called me like the modern day Yoko Ono.
Oh, really?
I love that compliment. That was an amazing compliment. And then the other one was the female Beck. I used to make a lot of indie music.
Okay.
I was an indie artist before I was a rapper. So I started rapping in like, what was it? Like 2016, 2017.
Uh-huh.
But before that, it was all like indie pop, you know.
Oh, the female Beck. I love that. Oh, yeah, I love Beck.
She definitely got her own style.
Love that.
Yeah. No, I think it's great to be unique and original, right? I mean,
Yep.
you know.
I will always tell her, be herself, be yourself.
Exactly. And Lumie, what kind of artists inspired you, influenced you growing up, or you know, as an artist? You know, who are some of those artists that inspired you?
You know, it's so all over the place. I was trying to like think of artists. Like right now, I've been throwing it back to like Gorillaz, to like literally like pop bands, like old pop bands and everything like that. I love Andre Nicotina, like Bay Area rappers and stuff like that. Yeah, I grew up listening to that kind of rap, but indie music, The Shins, Modest Mouse, I don't know.
Oh yeah, I've heard of those guys, those artists. Yeah, no doubt. Growing in the Bay Area, you know, some guys that come to mind, you know, rappers as far Hieroglyphics, all those guys, you know, the Mystic Journeyman, Dal, you know, those guys. I don't know if you're familiar. Obviously, Too Short. You got E40,
yeah.
Spice One. You know, all those big those guys are all. What's that?
Matt Gray.
Yeah. You know, so yeah, no, the Bay Area is definitely a hotbed of talent, man. And
yeah, I love that music out there in the Bay. I love it. Like, I just love music, period. Like, I love, like, my thing is, I don't like just rap or hip. I like pop. I like alternate. I like rock. I like country. I like all types of music. Like, all that, I look at it as art. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know, you can get, like, being an artist, like me just being a manager and label, you know, I like to see different genre of music mixed together. You see what I'm saying?
No doubt.
You never know what you can pull out. You know what I'm saying? You never know what new music you can make. It might sound good. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you can get inspiration from anywhere. So.
Yeah. And Rod, with regards to Speak Your Minds, and I think we mentioned this last time you were here. I think refresh my memory, but you eventually want to get to that where you're representing. You have talent or artists that are, you know, in multiple genres, right? Different genres. I mean, across the board, right?
Yep.
It's not just, you know, maybe R&B or hip hop.
Nah, I want to find me a rock band. You know, a band just you know, country singer, you know.
Yeah. Bluegrass.
Bluegrass, yep.
Right. No, I think that's great, man. Go ahead.
Cause like my label, it ain't just hip hop label. It's not it don't have a genre. It just, if you talented and I like you, I'm gonna bring you on my team. You know what I'm saying? So I don't look at it and be like, oh, he's a rapper, or, you know, or they do R&B, they do pop. You know, if you do music and I like it, I'm gonna try to get you to join at this point. You know, I don't really look at genre of music and be like, oh, I'm just gonna be hip hop. Nah, this ain't just a hip hop label.
Yeah, no, you're trying to cover all the genres or multiple genres, various genres. And
you know, we started like my brother. We started this, and like we just want to give people opportunity. You know what I'm saying? You know, and see where it go and grow with people. You know, like I don't never promise nobody I'm gonna make them a star, but you know, I can promise them that my grind never stop. You know what I'm saying? So you know, you can't question my grind, my hard work. Yeah. So you know, but I got some good artists and creative artists, and with our mindset, I think like we already on the right track. So I think we don't do some beautiful things. Like people, they gonna see us coming. We coming fast. Yeah, they'll see.
I see it, man. I see it, Rod. And talk about that a little bit, Rod. Talk about Speakyamindz. Give us a little update, man, because I know, we're already talking about it. I mean, you're on the grind, man, and I'm seeing talent, you know, come on board at a very rapid rate. And then talk about some of the latest projects you've had. I know you guys you're appearing on some radio shows and stuff like that.
Yeah. So they just did that show February 20th. 2 nights working on the project right now. Javi working on some songs. Wu just recorded 2 songs, and he working on a song. We're gonna get some content like pictures, and we're gonna do a photo shoot here.
Okay.
And with Wu and 2 nights and Javi, and then when Lumie come back down, you know, we don't do like a team photo shoot.
Mm-hmm.
And when I fly my sister down, like my sister just PS Country, she just released a single called Yeah, I Know, it's on YouTube.
Oh.
And you know, Lumie Project, a single coming out tonight. Then we got Young Chain.
Oh yeah, the 14-year-old, right?
Yeah, Young Chain. Yeah, he out of West Virginia, so you know he released his single coming out in 19. So we got projects coming after each other. So we pushing right now. You know, we preparing for Lumie, and I'm still promoting my sister. And I'm still promoting 2 nice song Let Down in Addition. You know, we gotta get Wu up ready, and we actually got 2 nice sister too, Kai. 2 nice sister, she dope. She can sing just butt out. Yeah, you'll hear about her. We just getting everything together. I'm making sure, like, we had some little bumps in the road, but you know, this time when we coming out strong. Like we moving together well this time, like as a team, like it should be. So, you know, I just want to. I don't want to rush nothing. You know, I want to make sure when they come out, cause you know, first impression mean everything when you first coming out. So
yeah, of course.
And like I said, I got all of them talented. Lumie, you know, Kai, Young Chain, Ed, Wu, Xavier, 2 nice, my sister, PS Country.
Mm.
So I mean, we just the people about to see how we gonna be like no Limit was when they had an artist releasing something right after each other.
Yeah,
that's how we gonna be. So I mean, I love it, man. We just you know, I'm Lumie down for the grind. Like everybody ready for the grind, and we don't start traveling a little bit when everything open. You know, do some, you know, go out and California and network and do all that.
Yeah, man. So everybody's pushing in the same direction.
Yeah, everybody got the same vision. So and that makes it sweeter. You know, everybody work hard. So you know, my job, easy. I don't have to babysit nobody. So it's like they work hard. They do what they supposed to. So you know, they make my job easy. I just go and promote. I ain't got to worry about them working on music because they love music. So I got a great team. So I love my team. So
everybody's professional, and that's great, man.
Yeah, I love my team.
Yeah. And that's part of your process, you know, at the beginning, right? That's why you're so selective, you know.
Yeah, I'm selective. I don't just bring on anybody.
Yeah.
You know, a person can be talented, but if they don't have a work ethic and they don't fit the mold, you know, like I don't met artists out in Florida and New York that was good. But the only thing they could talk about is them, the I. And I'm not an I guy. It's a we type of thing. You see what I'm saying? So
right, man. No.
So I know I in team. So I mean.
Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. Lumie, what can you tell us a little bit about some of the challenges or struggles that you faced as an artist coming up, up to this point? Anything that comes to mind?
Yeah, I guess just like the biggest thing has been just figuring out not who I am. Like I know who I am, but how to balance what I create and like what I release to the public, because like I said, with like my musical influences, the music that I create in here by myself is so all over the place. It's unbelievable. It's like ridiculous. And I can't just put all that out because it logically, like, I don't think others would necessarily be able to conceptualize that. But on the other hand, I want to show everything to everybody because I don't really care or have any qualms about that. So it's just kind of challenging. That's why I like, Lil Lumie is like a little light. So like, that's my thing, is just like, as long as I'm being a light to others, then like I allow myself to do that, I feel like.
Yeah.
And Rod helps me with that too, I'll send it and be like.
She very, like she communicate well, like very well, like, and that's why I like too. She communicates. She don't, she ain't that one. Like all my artists do, they communicate well. They ain't now one of them artists who think they know everything. You see what I'm saying? They just like, she'll be like, "What you think about this?" And we go over it, and we got like I said, we got a great chemistry.
Yeah.
And great bond. It's just like, I know what she want. I know it, and she know what I expect. So it like everything like great. Like, I just love it. You know what I'm saying? So, she's a hard worker. She really put time into her craft and stuff. So, I love it about it. So.
Yeah, no, it seems like everything flows for you guys. Everything's cohesive.
Yeah.
You got that chemistry. And that starts at the top, man.
Yeah, because like, I'm trying to lead by example. Like, I ain't like, I don't consider myself the best manager, but I learn. Like I said, I educate myself every day. Like I said last time, on how to be better and how to be better at marketing. Like I do. That's why I'm up all night. Like, because anybody can improve. You know what I'm saying, on what you're doing. Yeah. And by me improving, me, if I got a question, I ask them higher up. I met some people who in the interview with Interscope Records, you know what I'm saying, like A&Rs and, stuff like that. So I ask them stuff that I don't know, you know what I'm saying? They give me their best advice. So, I listen. I ain't a person who, I don't know everything. So, I still educate myself too. And it's good because we all growing together. So.
Yeah, no doubt, Ron. I think
and when we make it don't make it even sweeter. You know what I'm saying? On what we doing. So and then I just think understanding each other and knowing that we got one goal. You know what I'm saying? And we doing it together. It just it makes it sweet. So I'm really. Like I said, I'm really happy for my team. I love them. Like my models and stuff, they work together, you know what I'm saying? And, I'm just happy. Like I got some good people on my team, so.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Rod. And what I wanted to ask you, Rod, and, when it comes to, leading and spearheading the company, What are some things that you do, man? Do you have an assistant? Do you ever feel like you're overwhelmed sometimes?
Oh, of course. Well, no, because you got to think. People on you got to think. Like, my artist can just about do everything. Like, Lumie, she know how to take pictures. She know how to do all that herself, too. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Javi, Tonight, Woo. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody know how to do everything, for real. So it's like, for us finding people, you know, it really ain't like to do their stuff. It really don't have to, because they can do and most of our stuff in-house, like our music video, we do in-house. Photo work in-house. You know, I got a producer, like I said, Sir Beats. He out of Tennessee. He's 21 years old, producer. You know, he works hard. He engineers. So, you know, I just brought him on the team. And, you know, Young Chang, he engineered his own music. So he already up there at 14. And, you know, he just finding himself too. You know what I'm saying? He just 14. He's a little kid.
Gosh.
So, you know, and like with him too, like I told him, like, since he's 14, like, I want to see your report card, your midterm. Make sure you know, if your grade's not good, I'm gonna sit you to the sideline from music. You see, because that's important. You know what I'm saying? Your mama trusted me.
Yeah.
So, you know, I make sure you doing what you're supposed to do in school. You see what I'm saying? Because he's the younger one. So, you know, he's 14. Then Woo just 20. Woo 3 times just 20. And then you got two nice sisters. She just turned 21.
Wow.
And then my sister 24. Then Lumie, Too Nice, and Javi, they 26. So they young. They still young. So
yeah. Gosh, I'm feeling old, man.
I got a young roster.
I feel old too, so I just gotta accept it.
Yeah, I hear you, Lumie. Yeah, no, but no, Rod, man, that's great, man. And by the way, where's Young Chain from? Where's he out of?
West Virginia.
West Virginia, okay.
We going up there in probably a week or two to shoot his video.
Oh, okay. He's a rapper, right?
Yeah.
Hip hop artist, okay.
Well, he do rock music too. You'll see he kind of like experiment with a lot of stuff. So, like I say, he's 14. He ain't really found his sound yet. He just making music right now, and just let you know, look at his talent. You know, he got some talent, and you know, like I said, he don't continue to get better and better the more he do it. Like I said, all my artists do music. They nonstop. So like they send me stuff. What you think about this? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we always, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Talking. And I talk to all my artists every day. So
wow. Every day, huh?
Yeah. I want to make sure they good. You know, how you feeling? You know, what you know, making sure they, you know, good. So
no doubt. Lumie, so if we go into your Spotify, Pandora, or your playlist, you know, that you're listening to, what's on that playlist right now? If we were to look at that, what's on Lumie's playlist?
Lil Sky.
Right now, if I literally go to it right now, it says Andre Nicotina. Do you guys know who Andre Nicotina is?
Yeah, I know who that is.
That sounds very familiar.
He's the best Bay Area rapper, and I travel around the country and nobody knows who he is.
They're saying a lot. You got E4 out there now.
No, listen to him. I swear. He has 20,000 followers on Instagram. I'm like, how is this possible? He's old school. I don't know. I have some EDM stuff on here. I love Grimes. I love Zoo.
Uh-huh.
I love Janae Aiko.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bring it back to some indie stuff. Like I said, Gorillaz this week has been my driving music.
She love Lil Sky. You don't leave him up.
Lil Skies. I like Lil Zam.
I'm gonna get her a song with Lil Sky. Watch and see.
Nice. Yeah, I like. What about Beck? Any Beck on there on that playlist? So
I haven't listened to Beck in a long time. Like the last time I listened to him was maybe, what year did I go to Outside Lands? That was like 2012, and I saw him. He played like Lost Cause and everything, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah. No doubt. That's great. Louie, at this time, I want to kind of invite you to kind of showcase some of that talent for us and do a little acoustic performance we talked about. And yeah.
I'm going to try to get this, like, I'm in a little corner of my room, so.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking to Rod McCord, CEO of Speakyamindz Entertainment and recording artist Lil Lumie out of Northern California. Right here on Profile Pod TV. It's all yours, Lumie.
All right, this song is called Hopes Up.
I wish Stacey wasn't doing it.
This is like a slightly different key set. I'm a lonely stoner girl, never gonna know me, girl. Of the way you smile at me, I know you go out of me. All these people running up my phone. My voice is not sore. Can we cut that and start it over?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, let me get a glass of water, 1 sec.
No worries.
Okay.
No pressure, please.
Okay.
We're in no rush, Lumie. It's all good.
1 sec.
Yeah, no worries.
But yeah, I just grind every day. They grind every day, and see what we can make work.
No, I see it, Rod. I see it, man. I was like, damn, another model, another one. Then next day, and then, man, but no, it's great to see, man. It's inspirational, Rod. It's like, man, I gotta step up my game.
Like I said, like you got all these model agencies who be trying to get over on these girls, making them pay every month. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people just want to change. And if I can at least give them a chance, I don't know everything, like I said, but we can figure it out together. You know what I'm saying? And I got a good group of girls like modeling team on my modeling team. So, we just grinding.
Yeah. No, it's
I love for them to come on this show and, tell about themselves and,
Yeah, let's get them on, man. Let's get them on. And you mentioned you have 12 models right now, Rod. How many artists or musicians or musical talent? What's on? How many do you have on the roster?
7.
7? Okay. Very cool, including Lumie.
So I got Lil Lumie, Woo,
Javi,
Nice, Javi, my sister, Too Nice sister, Young Chain X, and my producer, Sir Beats,
Gotcha.
out of Tennessee. Then DJ Astro, DJ.
Oh, Astro, yeah, and he's out of Lexington too, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I think I follow him on Instagram.
Yeah, that's who did DJ the show.
Awesome, yeah, man. Yeah, okay, Lumie. Yeah, whenever you're ready, Lumie, it's the floor is yours. The stage is yours.
I don't know why I can't find this key. Can I do different songs? Or do I have to do Hopes Up?
Nah, you can do any song you want.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like since we talked about like indie music, I want to do this song called Bloodstream.
You do whatever you want.
Yep.
Touch me like it's you. First time. Dreaming about it for a long time. Not said good morning, I stay. I'm starting part 2 of my story. I might fall apart on your behalf. I know that you got demons and they make you laugh too, like I do, 'cause I'm not ready. You laugh in my heartbeat. You say that you know me deeper than I do. I think I do too. My bad, my voice is so raspy, I can barely sing.
Oh, that's great.
It was great.
That's great, Louis.
You want me to do a different one? You want me to do another one?
Absolutely, yeah. Try another. Yeah.
Yes.
We'll stay here all night, Lumie. Be careful.
Yeah, I know. We was on that for a long time.
I know.
This song's called Drive Through.
I'll be right back.
What's it called?
Drive Through.
Drive Through. Oh, got it. Okay.
Baby, is there anything you need from me? You seem scared. I can hear you pacing anxiously in your mind, going through the drive-through. Yeah, I really know you. Yeah, I really know those hands. You say that you love me. I say that you love me. This is fate, it ain't romance. I don't think there's nothing good about this. Nothing good about it. This was gonna be hard from day one. I don't really wanna doubt you. I don't really wanna doubt it, but you're looking like a loaded gun.
Oh, that's awesome, Lumie. Thank you very much. Wow.
Man, Lumie got a song together.
Who's that?
Man,
Yeah, we have
Lumie.
a song coming out together called Loaded Gun.
You and Rod?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah.
Can you do it a cappella real quick? Maybe a verse? No.
Nah, I don't even. Well, I'm still learning the word.
Okay. You sing on it, Rod? Or
I rap. I used to be in a rap group a long time ago called Young Dynasty. I was signed to this lady out of St. Louis, Coca Production.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was
okay.
we was like the Wu-Tang Clan. We was like 12 of us in the group.
Young
But
Dynasty.
we used to do shows and stuff. Like we opened up for like Crime Mob, Lil Scrappy.
Okay.
Yeah, groups like that in Atlanta. So, but I was playing college football, so
Right.
kind of, you know what I'm saying? But I always, like I said, I always had love for music, me and my brother. And, I always wanted to start my own label. So, I just said, hey, I ain't got to do music no more, but I can find people who do music. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I like music, and she wanted me to do a song with her, so I did myself.
No doubt. Yeah, that's great. I can't wait to see that one. And Lumie, thanks again. Yeah, I appreciate you performing. And what?
I was like sucking on a cough drop. I can't sing right now. Don't judge. that performance. I feel better.
Sounded great. It sounded great. Yeah. What goes through your mind when you're performing, Lumie? Is there any, like, do you go through any emotional experience, or what do you go through when you're performing?
Oh yeah, I'm just like, this is such shit. Shut your face. No, when I'm on stage though, like if the crowd's right and like I'm really enjoying it, then like if I see people in the crowd are enjoying me, then it's like a lit experience. But like certain times I be really hard on myself, I feel like, for sure. It just depends on like the situation.
Yeah. The energy from the crowd.
Yeah, the energy from the crowd. Like if I'm screaming right now, like I'm in my little house, like I know people can hear me. But like on a big stage, I know they're gonna hear me. So it's like, okay, you know?
Yeah, no doubt. And no, that's great. What are some upcoming projects, Lumie, and for both of you guys? Anything coming up in the summertime? I hope, provided everything opens up again, and it looks like we're heading in that direction, thankfully. But
it definitely don't be more traveling in the future.
Yeah, right. More performance touring.
Yeah. We'll do try to get like a 4-city show tour. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No.
Pick the best city that, got the best, with a musical city. You know what I'm saying? Try to hit like Atlanta and Cali and, New York.
Right.
Places like that, Florida or Tennessee. Tennessee got a good music thing. Chicago, Florida. So we hit some places like that. But I got that for us coming. Like I said, we working on Project Lumie, working on some more songs. Young Chain, they got his song coming out 19th called Automatic. My sister got her song out called Yeah, I Know. Javi working on something too nice, got some dope song coming out too. And the producer, he putting together a beat pack for the team. And future, hopefully we can start on the Speak Your Mind album where all the artists are collabing with each other. And, just making some beautiful music. And then I got some thing coming up for the model. We don't do like a commercial and stuff. So,
yeah. Wow, Rod, sounds exciting, man. Lots of great stuff coming down the pipe, man, here. And, 2021, it's going to be a great year, man. I can't wait to see, what's in store for you guys. And, I'm going to be right there front and center observing.
You've been supporting since day one.
Yeah, no doubt, man. No, likewise, man. Likewise. And, Lumie, before we go, kind of wrapping things up here, what I like to ask all my guests, and, for you too, Rod, who are 3 people you would love to sit down and have dinner with? If you could narrow it down to 3 people,
Somebody like I say in music, I say for me would be Master P. Because he's a good entrepreneur. You see what he did.
And speaking of Master P, Rod,
yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. I just saw something. He got into he just released some kind of, gosh dang it, something in the food business. I think it was some type of sauce or something. I don't know if you're familiar.
Yeah. But you gotta think, I'm basically I'm trying to be the new age Master P. Basically, Master P did movies. He did his own movies. That's what we working on the movies too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, the music, he's just an entrepreneur. He got all this clothing line and, he doing a lot of stuff. I'd like to sit down with him. I don't know, just I just like to sit down with like people who want to give advice back to the people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who trying to make it. That's who I want to sit down with. Like people who want to help the youth out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And give back. Like not just, put them on a song, or just even if it's words of encouragement and advice, you know what I'm saying? That's who I want to sit down with. So.
No doubt, man. No doubt. And yourself, Lumie?
Lil Peep, Juice WRLD, Elon Musk. Wait, does it have to be artist?
No, it could be anyone.
Anyone.
Those are like the top three.
I'm sorry, you said Elon Musk, Juice WRLD,
and Lil Peep.
Oh, okay. Great list. No, I love asking that question. And sometimes my guests, they can't narrow it down, to three people. Hey, it's hard, but hey, it's just a fun question to ask,
It is. This is a great question. So like I said, like me, I sit down with anybody who want to,
What are your three? What are your three people?
What are your three?
Oh my goodness. Hey, that's a first. That's a first, flipping it on me. You know what? I would have to say Al Pacino.
Okay.
Gosh, man, that's hard. But Al Pacino for sure. Oh my gosh, probably. Wow, yeah. I'm kind of like Rod. Anyone who's going to inspire and mentor, for sure. But maybe.
It could be a regular person. They ain't got to be a celebrity. Like, if it's somebody who motivating and inspiring, I won't sit down with.
Yeah. My cousin Henry, rest in peace. He was a big time musician himself, and I would love to be able to sit down with him again.
I love to sit down with my brother too.
There you go. Right.
Yeah, my best friend.
Yeah.
I didn't know we could do people we knew.
What's that?
I didn't know we could do people we knew.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't specify. Yeah, I could, any walk of life, but yeah, that's a great. Wow, that's a great. You stumped me, Lumie. I wasn't ready for that one.
I figured you did.
He got a lot of questions for you.
Yeah, right. Yeah. No, it's definitely those two, and maybe Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah,
that'd be lit.
Definitely
crazy.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson.
Oh, Michael Jackson. Yeah, that's who I want.
That's a great one right there.
Definitely Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
I like to sit down with Dolly Parton.
Oh, really? Yeah, I was trying to think of some country artists.
Dolly Parton. Tim McGraw.
Yeah.
Tim McGraw, like one of my favorite. Oh, Ed Sheeran is my favorite artist in the world, like ever.
Who, Rod? I'm sorry.
Ed Sheeran.
Are you serious? I would have no idea.
That's my favorite artist. He's such a genius. Like, he write for a lot of people in music. Like he went from sleeping on the Jamie Foxx couch to look where he at. Like Jamie Foxx got a nose for discovering people too. Like he discovered one of the biggest artists in the world.
I'm sorry, Rod. Who was that again?
Ed Sheeran.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he like my favorite artist.
Jeez. Yeah, no. I mean, there's so many.
People never, when I say that, people will be like, what? I'm like, yeah.
No, he's an amazing songwriter. He's so talented.
Yeah, he can write any type of song you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. No, there's a lot of talented people out there. I'd love to sit down with, man, and pick their brains and just learn, But yeah, I want to thank you guys for coming on, Lil Lumie. You're always welcome back because you're part of the Speakyamindz family now, and Rod, you're always welcome here, man. Open invitation anytime, and I can't wait to see which what heights you guys reach, and the sky's the limit with Speak Your Minds, man. It's incredible, man. So, Lil Lumie, before we go, where can the people connect with you on social media? Go ahead and plug that.
Lil Lumie, at Lil Lumie, LilLumie.com, Lil Lumie Facebook, Twitter, everywhere. I've been on Clubhouse. I've been trying to use Clubhouse. I don't know if you know that app.
Yeah. I'm on there. Just got in.
That app's lit. I just discovered it. DJ Astro showed me that.
Yeah, I've been there about it. I just ain't got an iPhone.
Are you in there, Rod? Oh, you don't have an iPhone?
No, I'm about to get one though.
Yeah, they're only Yeah. Let me know, man. I'll send you an invitation if you need one, whatever.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I like that. That's a great app. Absolutely. Yeah, Lumie. So Lil Lumie across the board, pretty much. Then
Yeah, LilLumie.com will take you everywhere, and
awesome.
Everywhere else. Snapchat.
No doubt. Yeah. Rod, any shout outs, anything you want to say before we go, man?
Yeah, I want to shout out to my wife, my daughter, my family in LaGrange, Georgia, my family in Atlanta, Georgia. Rest in peace to my brother, my family up here in Lexington, my Speak Your Mind team. Shout out to my mama, I love her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out to my family in Bardstown, Kentucky.
Nice.
And, you follow me on Instagram at Speak Your Mind. So, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Speak Your Mind Music.
There it is, man. There it is. No, I want to thank you, Lil Lumie, Rob, the CEO, McCord, of course. And once again, you guys, you're always welcome back. And let's do this again, Rod. Let's do this again, Lumie.
Thank you so much for hosting this. Yeah. I appreciate you so much. This was fun.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
You are welcome. And Lumie, I can't wait. Like I said, it's going to be fun to see you, your evolution and where you go along with Speak Your Mind. So, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Lil Lumie and Rod McCord of Speakyamindz Entertainment. Go follow them. Go check them out. They are doing big things, and you will not be disappointed. So make sure you stay in tune with what they're doing, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun to watch. So for myself, Double A, don't forget to, once again, subscribe to Profile Pod TV here on YouTube. You see the little purple square there at the bottom right-hand of the screen. Hover over that, click on it, and then subscribe. You're good. Leave a rate and review on Apple Podcasts. Always want to get feedback. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Clubhouse, all Profile Pod TV across the board. And, like I said, it's always fun to see get a feel for what the audience is thinking and all that good stuff. So for my man Rod, for Lil Lumie, I'm Double A here on Profile Pod TV. We will see you next week once again on the podcast. Until then, you guys take care, and always remember to take it easy.